beautiful people of the internet. It is I, Alex.slaney. Welcome back to my channel. I really don't know where to start this, honestly. Kinda just going to be explaining my seizures that I've had recently. For most of my viewers, you know that I have a condition that I was born with called right hemiplegia or right hemiparesis. It's a weakness on the right side of my body, and it's a version of cerebral palsy that I've had for my entire life because of the stroke I had when I was born. Only recently has that started affecting my brain more, and within the last 3 months I've had 2 seizure episodes. So I'm basically just going to be giving you the explanation of that and how I've dealt with it and what I'm going to do to try to avoid it, and I'm basically just opening up about my seizures. I am not on any medication for my seizures yet. I might be going on medication, I'm not sure yet, but I will keep you guys updated on that. About 3 months ago, I had my first actual seizure episode. It was a week after my wisdom teeth were taken out, and if you have followed me for a long time, I had my wisdom teeth taken out and I posted a video on that, but I neglected to post a video about the seizure that happened a week after. I had a seizure at the dentist's office. I got up from the chair after getting the rest of my stitches out, and I stood up, and my whole body started tensing up, and I collapsed into my mom's arms. Thank God my mom was there because she was able to catch me so I didn't fall on the floor. But that's all I remember from that, and I remember waking up with a bunch of paramedics surrounding me. They pricked my finger, they checked my blood, they did everything like that. I got taken in an ambulance to the nearest hospital, and I was told that I had a tonic seizure by a neurologist that I saw about a week after that seizure. I was told that I needed to watch out for how much liquid I was consuming, if I was consuming any drugs or alcohol. So I left that appointment with a proper mindset, staying off my phone for a couple hours before I went to bed, doing a bunch of the things that the neurologist had told me to do. And then summer hit, I got excited, I started having fun, I started not sleeping as much. Yesterday, I had been in bed for the whole day. It was probably one of the hottest days of the summer. Didn't eat any food, didn't drink any water. My dumbass decided to go and take my dog for a walk. And I was wearing a sweater, which was ridiculous because it was ridiculously warm. But I went to go take my dog for a walk, and as I got back onto my street, my whole body started tensing up. But this time when I fell to the ground, I remembered falling to the ground, and I remember starting to seize, and then I passed out. Thank God that my dog had a tag, because I literally fell on the road, completely seizing, no one around me. My dog stayed with me, and my dog had a tag, so the girl that found me, she called my dad because my dad's number was on the tag, and called 911. Apparently I was on the phone with my dad. I told the girl that found me that I was 25. Apparently I have no recollection of that. Apparently I was on the phone with my dad for like a good 10-15 minutes before I was actually super conscious. When I woke up in the ambulance with the paramedics surrounding me. My parents were still not there. My mom got there My stepdad brought me my glasses because one of my contacts fell out and I had to take the other one out because I had my contacts in. They pricked my finger again. They checked my blood pressure. Well, they kept continuously checking my blood pressure. And I couldn't remember anything. I barely remembered what day it was. I had to ask technician. My mom got there finally. We went to the nearest hospital again, actually the same hospital that we went to the last time it happened. They sent me right through emergency, so it didn't take us forever to see a doctor again, because the last time I went to the hospital, it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours before we saw our second doctor, and I got home at like 1 a.m. Put me right through because it was a second seizure. We got to the hospital. She took my temperature was fine, and then we got into a room, and then my dad got there, and then she did a bunch of reflex testing, and then she checked my eyes, checked my ears. She asked me what had happened, and then she left, and then another doctor came, and she basically told me that she believed that it was a faint rather than another seizure, because usually when people seize, they don't remember starting to seize. They black out before they even start seizing. But I remembered falling to the ground and starting to shake, and then I blacked out. So she said that it was most likely fainting because of the amount of heat there was, because I hadn't drank any liquids, because I didn't eat, all that. So that was basically that. I got discharged from the hospital after that. I threw up like 10 minutes after that in my dad's car. I have a mark right here on my head. I don't know if you see that. Probably because when I was seizing, I kind of scratched and bumped my head. I have a mark on my toe. I don't know if you can see that either. I don't have any recollection of that whatsoever. Last time I went to the neurologist, we were supposed to have an appointment in 3 months, which made it to August. For that, I had an EEG done, which is the test where you have a bunch of wires all over your brain to check your brain waves, and then more blood work done, which I had that done, but I was only supposed to see him in early August. But because another episode happened, we made an appointment for today at 10:30. I had that appointment, and he basically told me that it was you fainting, and it was most probably because of the heat exhaustion, and because you weren't sleeping properly, and because but because you have malfunction and disability with your brain already, when you faint, it's more likely for you to have a seizure because your brain does not produce the amount of oxygen that it needs when you faint, which makes sense. It sucks. It's the reality of my disability. It's the reality of my life now. And he basically told me that I may have to start taking anti-epileptic medication for a while at a low dosage to make sure that I don't seize anymore, because we want to prevent that. But that also means that I'm going to be having to spend less time on my phone, like an hour to 2 hours before I go to bed. I will be having to drink loads of water, eating a lot of nutritious food, and most likely starting to take medication, because we still have the appointment in August. So I will have made my decision by that time if I want to start medication or not. So if I start medication, I start medication. But that's basically what is happening. I am not for sure epileptic. We do believe that it is because I have a disability, and the neurologist said that right to my face, that any brain can have a seizure, but because you already have a malfunction and problem in your brain waves, it's more likely for you to have a seizure, especially if you faint or if you're not taking better care of yourself than you have been. So it was definitely a wake-up call for me to be taking much better care of myself from now on. I wanted to put this out there because I want to kind of explain to you guys everything that's going on in my life, and if I ever post more stuff about my disability, or opening up about my seizures more, or opening up about the medication I'm on, you guys won't be confused, because this is the rough story time of me having seizures. Even just talking about this gives me anxiety, so I don't know how often I'm going to be making videos about this, but I felt like it was necessary for you guys to know, as followers who know about my disability and know about the consequences for my disability. And I'm also going to be incorporating more of my life to do with my disability, and now to do with my seizures, because it's a part of my life. I hope you guys enjoy and understand. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please understand, and if you guys have any experience with seizures, or have any other videos that you would like me to do, or have any suggestions for any videos to do with my disability that you guys want for me to do, I will be doing a video of everything that I struggle with soon to do with my disability. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see all of you beautiful people in my next video. Bye!
1, 2, 3